There's a very weird story going through the news at the moment, and it's true, it's legit, it's not made up. But here on Sheep Store, just before Christmas, I believe it was the 21st or 22nd of December, a body was found in a tent of a dead man. Now, I've been following the story in the news, trying to find out some more information about it, because what I find is a bit weird. You walk across Dartmoor, you see tents all the time. Why would you go up and unzip a tent and check in it to make sure there's not a dead person in it? How were they found? There is no information online. This has been a month now, and normally in this sort of time frame, if someone dies, if it's not suspicious, they announce it's not suspicious, they say the reasons behind the death, they'll say it was Fred Vlogs, he had a heart attack, or whatever it may be. This has been a month now. There is no name for the guy. It doesn't say how he died. They said it wasn't under suspicious circumstances, that he was just found in a tent, and the mountain rescue and obviously people came out and gave CPR, tried to revive him. Didn't work, so sadly, obviously he passed away. But there is no information on the chap at all. His name, why he was here, was he camping, was he homeless? No one knows. And it was right here on this spot. So obviously very sad, but weird that there is such little information on this death. Now, I know people in the force and they don't even know anything about it. It's not classed as a suspicious death, so therefore it's not been raised as such within the force. But nothing has been said about who he is, why he was here, what his name is, how he died, or anything else. It is just a bit weird. It's very sad, and obviously condolences go out to the family and anyone that knows him. But it was in winter. December was particularly cold. We were talking probably sub 5, minus 6 degrees up here. It could have been just a death because they weren't prepared and weren't packed the way they should be for that sort of winter conditions. I don't know, but it does sort of ram home the fact that when you go out camping and you see all these people in camping videos and people going up on top of mountains in minus 11 degrees and snow and freezing cold, you've got to have the right gear with you. Going up there with your normal camping stuff is just not going to work, so you need to be safe. So please don't do it because someone else has done it. Don't do it to try and get views and clicks. I could go out and I could have camped in several named storms and 75-mile-an-hour winds and risk my life. It's not worth it. Just do it to enjoy it, particularly if you're relatively new at it. Just try and go somewhere that's easy to get to, not too cold, and you've got the right equipment to do it as well. So I have fallen foul to the dreaded Durston Extone pole issue. So the sleeves that are in the middle of the poles, these metal tubes are glued and connected to the inside of the pole, so you slide them over. This one going across the top bar here has come out. When I went to put the poles together, the metal insert, the aluminium sleeve inside, was just nowhere to be seen. I thought, great, that's the end of this camp. Now, I'm not taking this out in horrific weather. There was high winds on the last camp, but I took the tent down. I didn't do the full camp, so I don't think that's caused a problem. Obviously, he has said that there has been an issue with the glue, and it's the glue that holds that aluminium sleeve in the middle here. So the sleeve goes through from there to there, and obviously connects the two poles together. I've managed to find a thin shepherd's hook peg, and I've managed to fish it out, and I've put it through the two poles. So hopefully, it's going to be all right tonight. Not ideal. Hurry up, Dan, get those new poles sent out. So looking at this inner sleeve, there doesn't seem to be any kind of glue on it at all. It literally just slides in and disappears. It's difficult for me to film it here one-handed, but yeah, it's odd. But basically I just lost that inside the tube. And now there is a loose bit of inner tube. I'll try gluing it, see if that works, till the new one comes out. Temperature has dropped. It's about 7:30 now. It's only supposed to be low single figures tonight. There's a lot of fog and mist out there, so it's going to keep the temperatures from getting too cold. But I'm going to get some food on now because I'm starving. I've got the new Fire Maple G2 pot again tonight. I like this. I like the size of it. You know, the fact that it's a short, stubby 750ml pot, and it also fits in a large 200-gram gas canister as well. So I'm going to get some water boiled. something a bit different tonight to eat. I've not tried these before. Soba noodles, I've never heard of those. Look quite good. So I'm going to get them on a boil. That fire maple pot and I think it's the Green Peak stove that I've got with it, it is ridiculous how quick that boils water. I just put about 450 ml in there and turned it on, lit it, I put the camera down, turned around and it was boiling. It's literally a minute probably, if that. It was so quick. Really impressed with it. Really decent system. I do recommend the fire maple stuff. You know, they're a sort of a inferior cheap Chinese company that have been out a little while now, but they've got some really good ideas, a bit different from most others, and they're really becoming incredibly popular. So I'll put a link in the description below if you want to buy it, but it's a really good pot. So I managed to glean some more information on that guy who died on Dartmoor. Apparently he was found with a load of plastic bags, bin bags, with lots of his stuff inside of it. So it sort of leads you down the route of him being probably homeless. The thing I don't understand though is why someone who's homeless would climb up on a tour on Dartmoor and go camping, you know, or camp there instead of somewhere in a town where there's more access to food, or if you're going to beg or be given some money or anything. So yeah, it just seems a little bit weird to me. You know, Sheep Store is a relatively short hike, so that sort of makes sense. But you think that if someone was so weak that they were going to die during the night from natural causes, Sheep Store, although it's a short hike, it's an incredibly steep one. You know, it's hard work to get up there. So someone who's at death's door, I don't know, it just seems odd to me. I don't know. It's sad, but definitely a bit weird. Right, it's getting late. I'm going to hit the sack now, get some sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I did not sleep well last night. I didn't realise how much of an angle I was sleeping on, and it wasn't a head to toe angle, it was a side to side angle. So there's not a lot you can do about it. I tried sticking my bag and that underneath the side of my mat, but it just didn't work. And I kept waking up, bad back, bad hips, painful. But coffee on the go. I've gotten a bit of a different breakfast this morning. I quite like sort of porridge and golden syrup. And Ambrosia do a ready-to-eat one, so it's actually cold. You can microwave it apparently, or eat it cold. So I'm going to try cold porridge. It's that, or I stick it in a bowl of water and warm it up. But yeah, I might warm that up. So I've got through my coffee brewer's bags, basically. So they're all done, the ones that I got for the advent calendar, so 25 bags. But I've refilled this one, so I've washed it out and refilled it with my own home ground coffee. It's ground on a very fine basis of an espresso, so I'm hoping it works as a pour over. Looks alright. very good. Alright, I'm just warming my porridge up because I just don't like the look of it. That's actually pretty good. It's got the consistency of like ambrosia creamed rice. It's better than a porridge made with water, that's for sure. It tastes a lot better than it looks. Okay, so that's me all packed up. Just going back to what I was saying about the death on Dartmoor. Obviously, you know, people think these places are easy to go and easy to camp. There's a reason why the armed forces, Marines, special forces do their training on Dartmoor and other places like it, and it's because of the extreme conditions and unexpected conditions as well. So if you're going out camping, be careful, don't be another statistic. And as I said before, thoughts go out to the family and friends of that chap who died on Dartmoor. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video, guys.